Wait, we go. Welcome to Dockside Arena, home of the Augusta Lobsterbacks. They have a very popular tradition of saying claws up, as the ball gets dropped in, and they're facing against the Coolville Clownfish. There's another re-face off, so claws up again. And that's a good turnover right there by defender 6 of the Clownfish, Luke Shepard. Peter Hill announces retirement earlier in the season, starts up the ball. He gets a good shot on it, but the ball bounces off the bar and goes out of bounds. Coolville is officially eliminated, by the way, following that loss last week against Metro Madness. And a good turnover right there by Luke Shepard. Uh-oh. That's an own goal by Tobias Schwartz, who has had problems of such in this season. I think that's his 4th of the year.
Justin Corner putting on way too much pressure, and Jeremiah didn't know anything. He didn't know what to do there.
And that's a good turnover right there by Luke Shepard. Yes, Patrick, you're very correct. Justin Corner, among the greatest stick volley attackers, definitely his pressure is felt on that court. Ball being replayed now to Luke Shepard. T-Bone Jones with a good shot. It's going back up to him in the other attacker corner. But T-Bone Jones, the struggles continue. Pops it up to Jeremiah Stock, who can't get a hand on it. Augusta down 2-0 already. Their 4-1 record to start is vanishing quickly. Peter Hill is playing the ball. Hard shot by Jeremiah Stock into his defenders as Cody Henson can't get the turnover. But he hits it back up to Peter Hill. Him and Schwartz. If I was a Lobsterbacks fan, I would want the ball away from him. Peter Hill hits it up. T-Bone Jones keeps it back, though, and hits an own goal. Augusta gets shut out 3-0, and their playoff chances are very dangerous right now. They went from 4-1 to barely over 500 to end the season. That's not a good showing for a team who wants to make the playoffs. We got, after this game, the Grenadiers and the Majestic Turtle Chumps to decide the 2 playoff spots coming up right after this. Trenton, New Jersey, home of the Grenadiers for this classic Week 7 rivalry showdown between the Grenadiers and the Majestic Turtle Chumps. If Majestic wins, the Augusta Lobsterbacks, who just got shut out, will still make the playoffs. But if Trenton wins, they secure that second seed.
Potentially even the first seed if they win by enough goals.
That is very true. And Majestic with a quick goal right there. I think that one goes to Suzuki, if I am correct. And Majestic takes the 1-0 lead. Dockside Arena in Maine is going nuts right now. All those fans stayed to watch this game. Ball's now being replayed. That is defender 2, Gus Winchester, popping the ball up with Damon Boyd, the defender 5. And Suzuki is keeping that pressure on. Trenton cannot get a turnover. And this is a long possession for the Grenadiers in their zone. Getting a little dangerous to be a Grenadier fan. And Gus Graham, that's why people get nervous. Majestic takes a 2-0 lead. Some defensive misfortunes are benefiting Majestic and the Lobsterbacks. But Gus Graham! Patrick Williver Jr. with the save. Ball goes up, hits the netting, but stays there. That actually might go backwards. But it goes right behind the net. That had potential to be one of the greatest goals in SBL history right there. Keon Hawkins keeps the ball in their zone. Hits that ball pretty hard. Maybe too hard. But it goes out of bounds after a bounce off the bar. Ball now being replayed. Colton Raleigh, a very prominent player in the SBL, keeps it in his zone. Him and Gus Winchester passing the ball. There's Ryan Bailey getting a hand on it. That ball pops up. Suzuki keeps it in the zone. Good shot by him. It's going back down. Defender 5. And it goes just out of bounds.
Suzuki so far having himself a day right here. Let's see if he can maybe get the hat trick.
Hopefully. If you're a Lobsterbacks fan, if you're a Grenadiers fan, not. But yeah, Suzuki's impact on this game cannot be questioned. Colton Raleigh hits it up to Suzuki. Suzuki with the little roll, but he cannot get it to work just right. That ball goes up. Gus Graham, they're setting him up. Suzuki with a shot that hits the bar. Keon Hawkins keeps it in Trenton's zone. They pop it up. Suzuki, it's a joust. Hits it back. Patrick Williver Jr. holds it. Does he take a shot? Yes, he does. That ball's way too hard. That goes. Hits the bar. That's going to go to the defender 4, Tyler Whitmore. And they finally settle it right there. Whitmore up, though, to Gus Graham. Or Patrick Williver Jr. Whitmore sets up Jr. again. But Keon Hawkins keeps it in the zone. That ball goes up to Gus Winchester. They fire that in there. And that goes right over the net. Miami ball. Keon Hawkins gets another hit on it. That ball's going up. That's high. It's deep. And it's in the goal. Trenton gets shut out. A 3-0 defeat. And Augusta and Miami make the playoffs. That's a sad way to go out for a Grenadier in season 10. All right, that concludes the regular. Wait, we have one more game. Never mind. I'm sorry, my mistake. That second playoff spot in the Atlantic Division coming up next between the Grounders and the Peacocks. The second spot in the Coastal Division will be decided right now in Phoenix, Arizona, between the 3-3 Grounders and the 2-4 Peacocks. Goal differential does not separate these teams that much anyways. And the ball still needs to touch a defender. There it is. This game is officially underway. Zach Goodwin hits the ball a little too hard. It's going down to his goal. And that ball's popped up. Kylo Hammond with a great shot. Off the bar. Wait a minute. Oh, that had great potential for a goal, but just couldn't close it. Ball being replayed now. Sammy Marble with a good turnover. Grounders start the ball up again. And that's Luke Goodwin with his cousin Mort. They play the ball. And Tyrell Short with a great turnover. Tyrell Short with a great turnover. Ball being replayed now. And a great turnover there by Sammy Marbles, creating more opportunities for that Grounders defense to mess up. AC Eaton plays with the ball. Tyrell Short can't turn the ball over. We'll give him another try, but he pops it up to defender 4. Zach Goodwin keeps it in as AC Eaton was trying to hit Kylo Hammond on a pass. Ball pops up. And the Grounders defense is playing hot potato with it, keeping it on their side. But they finally pass to Kylo Hammond, who puts it back. Silas Christensen with this shot. We almost had the rare attacker assist goalie goal right there. I think that is a rarity in stick volley. As that ball goes back towards Silas, can't get a hand on it. Mort Goodwin hits it up to his cousin Zach. This is the official but unofficial Goodwin Bowl, with Zach, Luke, and Mort all in this game. Matt is nowhere to be found on the clownfish. That ball pops up. Kyrie Burnett bounces off. It's going to hit the wall, but not have enough power to get there. Mort Goodwin. Luke Goodwin. The Goodwin brothers, or cousins, hit it up with backspin. Silas can't quite get a hand on it. Kylo Hammond's about to receive the pass, but he hits it backwards, going back to Luke Goodwin. This Grounders game plan. Great save by Silas Christensen. Zach Goodwin with a backspin shot. That might be it. No, he just hits it a little too hard. Ball now being replayed by Luke Goodwin. Seems that the Grounders are taking a very slow approach in the past 2 games. Wait a minute. Great save. Great shot by Goodwin and Christensen. Going back to Zach Goodwin. Silas with a great save. And a shot redirected off, and that's a goal by the Grounders. 1-0. Ball now going to be replayed. And that's a goal right there by Kyrie Burnett. A great setup by his defense to get him in that position. Luke Goodwin plays it up now. I have just checked these stats, and if the Grounders score another goal, they do make the playoffs. As goal differential works that way. Or, excuse me, if they win the game. Never mind. My bad. Zach Goodwin with a shot, and it just goes a little too high off. San Francisco going to play it up again. Get it into the zone of Phoenix. Kylo Hammond gets a touch on it, so any goal will go to him right now. Phoenix employing the hot potato strategy as Kylo gets a shot. Hits the bar and goes out of bounds. Ball being replayed by Victor Wilson, very popular stick volley player in the Phoenix area. Pops it up. Kylo Hammond settles it, takes a shot, and it's just too high. Goes out of bounds, but a great attempt from the former LSU player. Victor Wilson to Austin Norris. Kyrie Burnett tries to get a turnover, but he just can't yet. Uh-oh. Benjamin Hartman gets an own goal right there. Tyler Hammond kept pressure on it, and I believe that goal goes to him. 2-1 Grounders. Ball being replayed now. Benjamin Hartman making sure he doesn't make the same mistake that he just did. Austin Norris. Kyle Hammond keeps pressure. But what a far down goal from Kyrie Burnett. That is ESPN top 10 guaranteed. Ace Eaton with the ball now. Back to Luke Goodwin. Eaton and Goodwin playing. Zach Goodwin gets pressure on it. Next goal pretty much decides who makes the playoffs. Silas Christensen gets set up, hits it a little too hard, and it goes out of bounds. Ball goes into San Francisco territory. They're defending it rather well. Larry Manning pops it up. His brother Leland used to play as a goalie for Omaha. As that ball goes up, Zach going with a shot. Maybe a little too hard. And it goes out of bounds. New possession by Phoenix. As they employ the hot potato. Kyle Hammond with a shot. That has a lot of potential, but it's just a little too hard. Goes down to defender 3, Ben Hartman. The defender 5 and 6 have it. Sammy Marbles can't do anything of it. Kyle Hammond with the pop-up. That might go in. And San Francisco takes it. San Francisco Grounders have made the playoffs, knocking out Phoenix, and they will be facing Omaha. What a game, and what a regular season.